Welcome everyone to the Young Professional African Collective. I'm your host, Eberichi Obwaku, and I talk to people doing work about the African continent or work pertaining to the African continent. And today I have a very special guest with me. You've known the place, you've heard the place so many times, but we're going to talk to the owner of the place that's near and dear to so many of our hearts. And that is the owner of Kola Lounge. Let's welcome Mr. Ime.
Thank you, Barry.
Yes, thank you for being on. I know you are busy.
I appreciate it. This is an honor.
Yeah, absolutely. So, go ahead and introduce yourself. Just give me a little bit of your background, and then we'll jump into some
Okay.
stuff.
Thank you. Ime Ekpenyong, CEO of Kola Restaurant and Ultra Lounge. Founded approximately 12 years ago. Yay, celebrating 12 years.
Come on.
A journey that my wife and I started out of the need for a place where folks of African and Caribbean heritage can call home. Not just from a space we can be proud of, um, highlighting our cuisine, entertainment, social needs, business, just a platform that we could be proud of to help us move forward as a people, right? I also run a healthcare organization called SGRX Health that has been around almost 25 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Myself and a partner
Awesome.
took that organization over 2017, and we work with employer groups, government programs, and individuals try to help folks save money on prescription costs.
Interesting.
That's the basic premise. Yep.
Yeah.
And most recently, we launched our own nonprofit called the Kola Foundation.
Okay, congrats.
Which we're very excited about. Kola has done a lot over the past 12 years, just as the Kola brand, but there's never really been a nonprofit structure to help streamline some of our charitable, community, give back. So now we're putting some structure around it. So a lot of the things we do going forward is going to be, under the foundation. We're going to try to raise some funds and reinvest in the community.
I love that. We'll get to know you a little bit more. We'll do like an icebreaker.
Okay.
I have two.
Okay.
Since we're in a restaurant.
All right.
So one, what's your favorite Nigerian dish?
So my favorite Nigerian dish is it's pounded yam, aka fufu, with there's two that are tied, two soups, two traditional soups from my side of the world.
Okay.
Right. The first one is afang.
Okay.
It's like it's vegetable soup. Yoruba folks, it's like efo, like it's close to that, but it's a traditional Akwa Ibom dish. And then the other one is it's a white soup.
What's the name of that one?
It's called Afia Efere.
Okay.
So that's the traditional name, but it's
white soup. Okay.
Super simple. And it's it's brutal.
What's the base? Like, what makes it white?
So like that fang. I mean, that fang is actually the leaf.
The leaf.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's like a goosey. That's what makes. But that's the fang as a core. But so, with this traditional spices, and it's just delicious.
Okay.
So that's my favorite. But then I like the all the other things. But if I had to pick,
that's fair.
One meal to just go out on, that's
that's the one.
Okay, then it's
just like how
you know what I'm saying. That's it.
That's it. Okay. And then what about a song? Is there like a song that like brings some nostalgia to you? And
oh man, mine changes. I'm right now from an Afrobeat standpoint. I'm on the the Kiss Daniel
Okay.
phase. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. To me, I think he's top five, but I think he's up there compared to the big names.
Yeah.
But
Daniel's
his
good.
songs are um, on my playlist right now.
Okay.
So anything Afrobeats, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae was my first love, I guess, from a music standpoint, but Afrobeats is definitely it.
That's it. So, listen, not mad at it.
Yeah.
Flavor just came out with a new album like a few
Yeah, I've
days
seen
ago.
that. Yep.
And
Yep.
him and Kiss Daniel have a song together, and it's so good. Like I've been playing that song on repeat.
Yeah. Flavor is you got to give it to him, man.
So we love it. Yeah. Music is always just music and food are two things that I just love to relate to people on because
that brings people together.
Yeah,
if there's one thing in this world that food and music bring people together, no matter what your faith is, no matter what your race is, no matter, so music brings people together.
And what a way to do that. You have that here at Kola Lounge. So you have like a really dynamic path. So I guess starting off with your professional endeavors.
Yes.
Do you like what's your background? Do you have a healthcare background?
So I have a doctorate in organizational management and leadership.
Awesome.
I have an MBA, and my undergrad was in food science.
Really?
Yes.
How was that?
So, I the passion for quality assurance and food safety came to me later in my undergraduate career.
Okay.
But I always had the business bug. Right, my parents. I was blessed with two parents who worked, back home, Nigeria, Akwa Ibom. Shout out.
Shout out Akwa Ibom.
They had full-time jobs, but then they had small businesses, and outside 9 to 5. So I started to get into entrepreneurship earlier, and always wanted to do that because I believe it's the best way to control your own destiny.
For sure.
Right. So, so I caught that bug at a young age. So throughout school, I mean, I got involved with some small business ventures, including, one of the first things I did while I was in school, I was selling Tahitian noni juice.
Okay.
So it was just a network marketing, what I mean? Just going around hustling juice.
Yeah. Was this back in Nigeria? Or
no, this was here. So so just to take a step back, I was born here, but when I was 3, we went back to Nigeria.
I see.
So I went to elementary school, secondary school, came back after secondary school, and then boom, college. And then in college is where I started.
Okay.
And then when I got into my MBA, I launched a janitorial company.
Okay.
Where I was going to school during the day, cleaning people's apartments.
Wow. Okay.
Cleaning offices at night.
Did you have a team or was
I had a team. I had one employee.
Okay.
And then the next thing I did was I set up, once I got on my MBA, I started a consulting firm. Okay. Helping people with business plans. Well, while I was doing this, I'm working at a company called Merck Medco, which is a pharmacy benefit management firm. Okay. So I was working there. I started a part-time job there while I'm going to school and running my business. And once I finished my MBA, I got an opportunity to work at a larger firm. Okay. And from there, we got bought out by a bigger company, and then the opportunity came to join the firm that I, run now. Okay. And joining them in capacity of business development, so helping grow the business, and then the opportunity came for myself and a partner to take over the company. Okay. And 7, 8 years later, here we are. Here you are. And so you said it's health. Yeah, so it's pharmacy benefit management. Pharmacy benefit management. Okay. And essentially, when you think about healthcare, there's medical, pharmacy, dental, vision. Okay. We are the pharmacy component
I see.
Of the healthcare package.
Okay.
So what Blue Cross is the doctors, we are
Okay.
the pharmacies.
Oh, okay.
We're the
Good
middleman.
analogy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the middleman between the payer
Yeah.
and the pharmacy.
Okay.
So like our largest client in Michigan is the state of Michigan's drug assistance program. They provide prescription benefits for low income individuals living with chronic illnesses.
I see.
And we are the middleman. They call them third party administrators that
Okay.
that help make everything happen on the back end.
I see.
So you take your prescription card to the pharmacy. So some company is helping make that transaction happen between your employer and the pharmacy. That's what we do.
Okay.
And that part is the B2B part.
Okay.
But then we also just launched a discount card.
Okay.
Meaning folks that don't have insurance and folks that are underinsured. Underinsured means you have a job, but your copay is like $10,000.
Yeah.
So you're using it's the equivalent of a GuideRX.
Okay.
So we have our own
version
of that.
Okay. I was gonna ask, like, is it like GuideRX? Okay.
It's called SGRX Saves. Gonna give a shout out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's designed to help people that don't have insurance or are underinsured again.
Okay.
Get discounts on
business to consumer. Can people just like apply to that?
Yes,
like
you
how
go
do they
to
get
yep,
involved?
it's a free card.
Okay.
Yeah, free card. So you go to SGRX.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we just got a big blessing this year. We're now on Android and iPhone.
Okay.
So we have the app. You can go onto iPhone and type in SGRX Saves and download the app.
That'll be in
and
the box, the description box.
Yep. And go on iPhone, SGRX Saves, download it. All of your major pharmacy chains, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Kroger, Meijer, all accepted.
Okay, that's amazing.
And you can save up to 80%.
That's huge.
On prescription drugs.
That is, because things are expensive. Yep. So you have that background, and it seems like even like you said, from how you grew up, like you've always had like a mindset of entrepreneurship, and then also the corporate side and like managing both.
Yes.
I guess talk to me a little bit about that those first conversations that you and your wife are having about we need something like this here, because that's something that you mentioned, like there really wasn't much.
Right. There are places, but one of the bigger challenges of coming up with a place, the size and but to your question, yes, it's something I've been thinking about, and I did this while I wasn't even in the position I am now in my other life. So it was challenging to start something like this, but you talk about the wife, I got to give her a shout out, because that you have the right woman next to you, anything is possible, right? So we just we kind of talked about it together. She bought into it, and it was just a matter of how where the target location, people, right? So every business I've been blessed to be a part of, you got to have the right people.
For sure.
You as an individual, there's got to be passion, because it's going to be a lot of up and downs. And Kola, I've done a few businesses in my lifetime, and this is the toughest.
Okay.
Yeah, not even the largest, but the toughest from for a variety of reasons. But yes, the need was there.
Okay.
That was the first thing. And when we started, you got to remember, this was 2013. Afrobeats wasn't what it is today.
Right.
So
True.
There weren't as many restaurants. So now you can go to different places and they have jollof rice. So it's a blessing, because it's a movement, right? I always tell people, we always knew that Kola won't be the only one around forever. So you have to pivot. You have to learn to, so I knew that starting, I needed to create a place that, we would be able to serve all kinds of people. Our community, African Nigerian specifically, is the base.
Okay.
Right. And then you have the West African, the Caribbean. We wanted a place where all kinds of people can come in here. White, blue, green, yellow, and just have a good time and be comfortable. And and not be that place where, unfortunately, we have this reputation for our restaurants to be small, hole in the wall spot. And I know why, because it's a tough, tough, tough business. Right.
Okay.
So I respect anyone, especially having been in this space now, who decides to, invest in a restaurant business.
I see.
Especially the way we did it.
Okay.
If we had a small spot where it was just food, yeah, overhead not, but we wanted to showcase both.
Okay.
We
Like have a
wanted,
sit down
yeah,
place,
we wanted to sit
lounge.
down, we wanted to focus on
Yeah.
entertainment, we wanted to,
Okay.
and I wanted a place where, again, you can do the food, you can do music, have events.
Yeah.
This weekend we had Saturday, very proud partner. We had an organization here giving away thousands of dollars for small
Amazing.
business.
Okay.
So we got to hold that. That's kind of what I want to see. Is not just our community. We do a great job partying, and and it's life is short, so I'm all for it. I'm at some of those parties too.
Yeah. Okay.
But I need us to be well. We need the other side. We need the business side.
Absolutely.
We're never going to move forward
Mm-hmm.
as a people without having the business side of it.
Absolutely. And I can attest, I've been coming to Kola for years now, and I've been to, yeah, not only the parties, but
Right.
I've been to different organizations. They host
Right.
their meetings,
Doing the
so I'm
things.
a part
Yeah.
of
Yep. Yep. Yep.
UIU. We have
Yeah. Shout out
our
to
monthly
UIU.
shout out
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
UIU.
Yep.
We have
Yep.
our
Yep.
monthly
Yep.
meetings. I've been
Yep.
to there was a candidate
Yep.
raising
We've had. Yep.
fundraisers.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
That's a good platform.
yeah,
So we want,
platform
I'm big on representation
for
because we're
sure.
not, I'm in a lot of places where I don't see our folks at the
Yeah,
table, and we cannot get any kind of anything done in our favor without having representation. So
and
we
that's
want,
important.
whenever I get an opportunity to have a candidate come and talk to us, so we can, I seize it for that reason, not because we just have, um, a bias. I don't care what party they're with, as long as if they represent us, and we need to give them a chance to speak.
Yeah, and to connect with us.
Yep.
There was a another organization that came that GABA hosted the scholars who are from I think it's the Mandela,
one of our
Washington.
premier organizations in this space. I have a lot of respect for what Akindele and Rary are doing there. Good stuff. Yeah.
And I love that you had that vision from the beginning, like of creating this like community space.
We wouldn't be here today if we were just, because again, we were, we had 3-4 years of just being really your primary spot for the music and the food, and then COVID hit, and that hurt the business big time.
Sure.
So, but prior to that, we knew we had to pivot. We needed to have different opportunities to, you come in here on a Saturday, it's ballroom and hustle. You come in here a different day, it's the live music. You come in, so we have different things that help us pay bills.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, that's what you need. If we relied just on we were one dimension, it would have been closed a long time ago.
Have there been, I guess, experiences from your prior endeavors that have really helped you pull through with this Kola endeavor?
Definitely. Just certain things I've learned from wins and losses in other business, ventures, or even in my other world, you win some, you lose some, but the net effect has to be positive, right? So you get used to that. I always say, the number one is perseverance.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So there's going to be a lot of ups and downs in this, place that looks peaceful now. We had COVID. We had a fire.
Really?
We had just a lot of things that most folks would just say, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah.
But
truly,
the perseverance, it allows you to be able to deal with the ups and downs. Passion. Like, I am very passionate and about just having a place people can be proud of, like from our community.
Yeah.
Right. So that drives me. Right.
Yeah, because I know COVID was really hard on a lot of restaurants.
Yep, a lot of restaurants didn't make it.
They didn't make it out.
No.
So was there something that you did in particular that helped you like pivot in that time?
You know what we did? We obviously we had to limit. We went with the times. The government restricted what you could do. You couldn't even dine in. So we put a lot of energy into takeouts.
Yeah.
We did takeouts. We started shipping food across the country.
Okay.
So that was a big
part
of it.
What was the most popular thing that you were shipping?
We shipped, rice.
Okay.
Suya.
Yeah.
The first when we first did it, and it was, I mentioned to you that I used to write, so I did a whole business plan. The academics that you want to open a business, do your business plan.
Okay.
Everything you want. I did have in there to ship, but I never thought I would execute it. Right. Okay. But when COVID came in, like there's no money coming, nobody coming in the door. We went, explore different ways. We started with the post office.
Okay.
And what I did is strategically reached out to all of my family members and friends across the country. So I got about 10 orders and we shipped. We used the post office. And I said, hey, let me ship food. Some paid, some didn't pay. I was just trying to test, use the post office, shipped, and probably 1 out of the 20 orders arrived on time.
Okay.
Just so one. It was just horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible experience. So then we, didn't give up. Said, okay, it's just the post office can guarantee it. With COVID, it was hard.
Right.
So then we switched to UPS.
Okay.
And it took off from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, the first round, I remember I shipped jollof rice to my buddy in California, and it took, by the time it got there, it was what? Yeah. Look at your face. That's I was like, how you describe it? I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know about that. And yeah. So he was like, yeah, bro, nah, that's not gonna work. Okay.
Oh, that's so interesting.
But the packaging, dry ice, we did all the right things. Okay. But that stuff sat in transit for like 3 more days than it was supposed to.
Gotcha.
So you package it 2 to 3 days, it should be there. Anything outside of that, you start to put the food quality at risk.
Yeah.
But after that first run of disappointment, most folks would have given up. But we said, let's try a different carrier. Pay a couple of more dollars.
Yeah.
For UPS versus the post office, but the long-term reward was better. So that helped us get through that period.
Okay. And that's so interesting. Like, I know so many people have to be innovative in that time. And, you don't always get it right the first time, but it's a good learning experience. Yes, you can see, like, okay, maybe that didn't work, but then how do we figure something out? Because there's so many other options. Sometimes you just have to, like, think creatively about it. Right. So, and again, like, relying on your prior, like, skills and whatnot to help navigate that.
And people, I have the best team. I have folks that have been with me for 12 years.
Okay.
So during that time, they knew what was coming in the door and what's not coming in the door, and they still stuck it out.
Okay.
So that you cannot, that's the biggest blessing, having the right people. You can have the greatest idea in the world, a lot of money.
Yeah.
You have a lot of money, and you still fail.
Yeah.
Because the people that you're with don't believe and don't have the vision.
Yeah.
Don't understand. But I got folks that have been with us for a while that helped us navigate through the tough times every week. So
that's amazing. I love that, having a good team around you. I guess another thing that I really love about Kola are all the international acts that have come through here. I know.
Oh yeah.
Peace Square has been here.
We've had a few falls.
The
bad
Falls,
guy was
yes.
there just this year alone. Yeah, Mr. P from P Square. A lot of reggae artists, Itana. We've had Spraga Benz. We've had just a slew of, we try to catch them when they're touring.
Yeah.
So these artists are expensive. So
yeah, yeah.
we try to catch them. So that's,
the area,
when they're touring here. And that's helped because a huge part of how we've survived are events. Right. So, because again, the space is large. It's designed to be able to have events, and we can move tables around. So we try to keep it fluid so we can do more. But those events have also helped us, even when business is slow. Those happen, bringing a little bit of revenue. But we want to continue to do those. That's also a challenge to get, because with times, artists are more expensive. Folks can't even afford to buy tickets.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been good whenever we have, because again, it's part of our attempt to highlight both cultures.
For sure. Yeah. Okay, so if you could, I don't know, picture yourself 10 years from now, let's say 12 years from now, another 12.
Okay.
What do you want to see Kola become?
I want to see Kola multiple locations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's always been the game plan, but and we were going to be there within about 10 years. And we're not there yet, just because of the, you know, up and down flows. But just being alive 12 years is a blessing. That's part of the growth. I've been an entrepreneur for a little bit, 15 plus years.
Okay.
So part of that growth is you got to just figure out how to celebrate wins.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of restaurants didn't make it. But we figure out a way to make it. So, but that's still a dream. Yeah. It's that you can, be able to go somewhere else. And it's not, there are Caribbean restaurants that have done this, have franchised and have, but, we're just waiting for the right time.
Yeah. I love it. So speaking of celebrations, 12 years is coming up.
12 years.
12 years.
December 12th.
December 12th.
That's the marketing ring. 12 years, December 12th.
So, okay. Yeah. That's your golden birthday. Yep. 12th on the 12th.
12th on the 12th.
Yeah.
And then we have a saxophonist.
Okay.
Yeah. Cornell Thompson. He was here a few years ago. Bad saxophonist. So he does Afro beats, he does reggae, he does all kinds of music. So
I think I was there for that. That was he was at the 10-year.
Yep. And then we've had another saxophonist, Damola, is a Nigerian guy. Okay. He was here too for one of our anniversaries.
Very nice.
But this should be exciting. And then we're going to honor community organizations. Okay. So I started this thing, I think our second year, called the Kola Awards. Okay. Where we set up multiple categories: small business, community organization, entrepreneur. So different categories, and that came out of, again, I'm blessed in my other life to be in certain spaces, and I never see us being African Caribbean folks. So I'm like, and it's not intentional that we're getting blocked out, but again, you got to be at the table. Yeah. It's not, people don't have time. It's not that they want to just say, I want to keep these Africans out or Caribbean folks out. But somebody got to step up and create that space for us to be able to recognize those that are doing good work. Yeah. So we did it. I didn't do it last year, but we've done it at least 7 years. Okay. And it's been one of the most rewarding things. So this year I'm doing an abbreviated version. Okay. Where we have about 5 to 6 organizations that are doing some good work in the community, and we're going to honor them and have them talk about it. And then next year we'll look at doing another version of that. Yeah. So as part of our nonprofit umbrella. Yeah. Okay. So before we end, I do want to talk about that too. Yes. You said it's Kola Foundation. Kola Foundation. Yes.
Okay.
Started that. Really set it up a year or so ago, but started doing events. So like this year, we've had at least in the past 6 months 3 events. One was around AI. We brought small business together. We brought a speaker. Salako, shout out to him. He did a just an AI 101 for small business.
Amazing. So important.
Yep. We did one recent one, branding. Subhan Treese, the lady who did all the painting in here. Yes. She does a lot of marketing.
This is beautiful.
So we had her present on marketing. We've done real estate. So next year I'm going to change the frequency to monthly. Okay. We're going to bring a speaker in. In January we're going to do taxes.
Oh yeah.
So everybody who's a small business owner come in. We're going to have a tax expert come in, just talk about how you can optimize taxes. That's how you can sustain business, if you can figure out how to navigate all of these tax burdens that we have. So yeah. And then just again, look at ways to solicit funds so we can, put back in. I'm planning on doing a pitch event where we have small businesses come out and the opportunity to win some, and I've already talked to a few blessed entrepreneurs in the community that want to invest in that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's exciting.
It's just having the bandwidth and people.
Yes.
Again, I'm putting a team together to help execute it.
Okay. Yeah. I love that. There's so much going on. There's so many exciting things to look forward to. Yes. Whether you want to come eat or whether you want to come to an event or if you want to learn too and connect with people and really get the different resources to help you and your businesses grow. So I encourage everyone to follow your page.
Yes, Kola Lounge.
Kola Lounge.
On Instagram.
Okay.
Facebook. TikTok.
Okay.
I'm getting old. I left it. Normally you start with TikTok.
Yeah, right. Especially now. But
what else? I'm missing one. Yeah, no. Those we're on all the platforms, YouTube. But yeah, it's been a journey. We want to stay. We want continued support. We've been very blessed to get support from the community and just Metro Detroit to keep us going. A lot of people are still finding out about us first time, so we're happy. Just so we're gonna do a little bit more to continue to keep the quality. So that's when I say restaurant business is tough. It's consistency, right? You got to make sure your kitchen is consistent. The ambiance, the appearance, everything. Your bathroom is clean. Just you have to stay on top of things to keep folks coming.
And speaking of ambiance, like this whole back room, you just renovated it. Was it this year?
Yep, within the past 3 months.
Yeah, beautiful.
People get bored easily.
Okay.
So we're trying to see what can we do.
Okay.
Within reason to change things up a little bit.
Okay.
So we started in this room, and then we're going to do some changes in the next room, and in the other room, and hopefully it'll help us get some more customers back in here.
Definitely. Well, thank you for taking time out and talking to me.
Thank you very much for
again. Congratulations. 12 years. I'll be at the event, so I hope to see you there.
Yes.
I hope you learned a little bit something. I think there's so many different things that you can learn from people who've done multiple things, and how you can tap into your past experiences to help you move forward and pivot in the ways that you need to for your current season. So
yes.
Hope you follow the page. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things. Follow Cola's page, and I'll put the information for the pharmacy
I'll send it
as well. Thank you.
I'll share that with you in the post.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yes. And thank you for what you do.
Oh,
this is important.
Thank you.
This is important.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're doing great work.
Absolutely. For sure. So I will see you next time.
Yes. All right.